wrestling. It's Mexican. That guy knows what I'm talking about right there.
Okay.
So I'm not getting any luchador sex these days, but I am getting my sex. Don't worry about me, man. I got a 2-year-old kid to prove it, man. My kid's weird, man. I caught him the other day. He was transporting tampons in his toy train across the kitchen floor. I'm like, I don't know where you're taking those, but watch out for that fucking tunnel, man. Twos are fucking crazy. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I'm not just an aspiring comedian. I'm a stay-at-home dad to a 2-year-old. That's what I do. No, don't applaud, please. Have you ever spent more than like 20 minutes with a 2-year-old? They're fucking crazy, man, running all over the place, having breakdowns in the middle of the grocery store because I can't get his chocolate milk to him fast enough, you know? Trying to feed him something for dinner, he just throws it on the ground, just pissing all over the place, jumping off the furniture, running around, wanting to wrestle all the time, you know? So I spend a lot of my time wrestling my 2-year-old, among other things, and my son is awesome at those other things. ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, knows all that shit, can name all 4 Beatles by looking at them, you know, all the important things, but he fucking sucks at wrestling. Have you ever wrestled a 2-year-old? 2-year-olds are terrible at wrestling. It's like one choke slam, he's on the ground, he's like, whoa, where's mommy, where's mommy? Mommy's at work. I'm too drunk to drive to the hospital. Just go to your fucking room, watch some Dinosaur Train or some shit, man. 225-1, that's my record against my son in wrestling. He fucking sucks. I one loss of disqualification because I hit him over the head with his high chair. It's like he got up after the pile driver, the fucking sleeper hole didn't take. I just want to take a fucking nap, man. Naps are key, man. Naps are key. If I've learned anything being a stay-at-home dad, is that naps are key. I've also learned that being a stay-at-home dad is awesome. I get all the moms to myself, all of them, man, every day. I'm like a celebrity, man, you know, they're like, hey, it's the dad, you know, and I'm like pushing my kid in the stroller on my way to Jake's to go get a 6-pack, you know. Stop at a red light, there's a woman in a white car, she's trying to get my attention. I'm like, Jack, shut the hell up, man. Look, you know, I'm like, oh, you can't see? Fuck. Well, she rolls down her window, she's like, hey, I'm like, Jack, shut the fuck up. She's like, way to go, Dad. She gives me this big thumbs up, this big smile. Beautiful woman, and drives off. Way to go, Dad. I'm standing in pajama pants and Crocs. Now, my kid makes me wear them, but pushing a stroller, you know, I got my iPod in trying to ignore the little fucker as he's like having these Tourette's-like outbursts, you know, going to get beer in the middle of the day. Way to go, Dad. Way to go, Dad is fucking right. Are you kidding me? It's about fucking time people give me some respect. Shit. Way to go, Dad. So it's amazing how easy it is to be considered a good dad these days and how hard it is to actually be a good dad, you know? It's hard, man. It's hard. Way to go, Dad. She probably would have blew me if she would have seen me change that shitty-ass diaper on the back of the toilet at the Crescent Moon the other day. I had like 4.5 beers in me. I did that shit in record time. I got mad dad skills. She used to see me make one of those little fuckers. Shit. Little fuckers is what they are too, man. Living with my son right now is like living with an Ewok, you know? Oh, they're cute, cuddly, small. But he can't understand a word he says, he just runs around fucking everything up, man. It's fucking nuts. I'm telling you. These days, it's like living with a perpetually drunk foreign exchange student roommate that got assigned to you in your fucking dorm, you know? We're sitting around watching football. He's just yelling random things like, go football, as he's not even fucking watching the thing. Just stringing together random, you know, words with no regard for grammar or the English language. I know, what the fuck? He's sitting on the couch pantsless, you know, eating shredded taco cheese out of a fucking cereal bowl. Fucking dropping it all over the place. Cheese all over the couch, all over the floor. The dog's like loving it, man. The dog's like, yes. He's living on French fries and chocolate milk, you know, and vodka. Plus, you have to keep reminding him to go to the bathroom so he doesn't piss all over the couch, you know, or worse, shit. I'll tell you, you don't want a 2-year-old roommate. Let me just say that right now. Take that fucking ad off of Craigslist right now. I'm telling you, 2-year-olds fuck everything up, man. They're terrible, man. Like going out to eat. Shit, no more late night tapas on a fucking weeknight for this guy, no. Now I'm at the Dell, you know, doing dinner theater, fucking Houdini games, magic show. I'm like the fucking Blue Man Group in there just trying to like entertain him while so I could get some food in me before one of us has a breakdown in the restaurant. Shit. More than one beer? Yeah, right, I'd like to just finish one fucking beer. You ever try to pick up the same Thomas the Train toy like 50 times in a half hour under a restaurant table? I'm fucking like reaching down under there, picking it up. I reach down, I fucking hit my head, I'm on the ground, you know? A grown bearded man on the ground at the Dell. You ever seen that before? Good. Was that me or was it somebody else? I'll tell you, man, if you don't have kids, eat up. Go on out to your 8-course tasting menus with all your wine pairings and shit, you know, before dinner, during dinner, after dinner drinks, dessert, and everything, you know. When you get back at the end of the night and you're having that drunk, sloppy, doggy-style sex on that leaking air mattress in the middle of someone else's living room, you know? Just think about me. Just think about the beard for a second. Think about this night in the basement and then fucking pull out. For the love of God, just fucking pull out. You'll thank me later, man. I've been there. I've been on that air mattress. That's where my son was conceived, drunk. On a leaking blue air mattress in the middle of my buddy Mike's living room the day before his wedding. Yeah. Should put warnings on that shit, man. Air mattresses and alcohol do not mix. And I'll tell you what, I mean, next thing you know, you got fucking kids, man. You got a kid. You're spending 3 days a week at the Children's Museum. Have you ever been to the Children's Museum? If you think you want to have kids in the slightest, just go to the Omaha Children's Museum on like a Friday morning. You'd be running out of that fucking place so fast. You go to the doctor, you'd be begging for a vasectomy. You'd be like, I don't even need the anesthesia, Jack. Just fucking snip it, please. It's fucking crazy, man. You walk in there, you gotta wear a SARS mask, you know? Those fucking kids, it just like reeks of like dirty diapers, breast milk, puke, and like smallpox, you know? I don't know what the hell these kids have these days, man. I hate fucking every kid but my own kid, I'm telling you. Sometimes I don't even like my own kid. My favorite, actually there are some kids at the Children's Museum that I do like. My favorite kids are the kids that like pull their mom's shirt down just enough so that a random mom boob pops out, like, you know, right in the dinosaur exhibit, you know? She's trying to tuck it in, hoping nobody saw it. She's like, hey, you're yelling at the kid, tucking it in. I fucking saw it. Omaha Children's Museum, fun for all ages, not just for kids anymore, man. I'm like high-fiving the kid behind the T-Rex. I'm passing out quarters to all the other kids trying to encourage that kind of behavior, you know? It's awesome, I love it. It doesn't happen enough. It doesn't happen enough, but what I don't love is all the TMI mom conversations I get into on there. You know, we're hanging out by the plastic cow, you know, watching the kids do their fake shopping. Having a wonderful, enjoyable conversation. All of a sudden, somebody starts telling a story, and I hear the phrase, tore me to shreds. Oh yeah, Jonathan tore me to shreds, too. I'll give you one guess what the fuck they're talking about. You don't even need the fucking guess, their vagina. Torn vagina. Shredded vagina. Get that picture in your fucking head. I feel so bad for these brave, strong women and their fucking vaginas, man. Coming from a lover of vaginas, you know, I've been in the delivery room. I've seen it, and it's fucking terrible. I'm crying at the Children's Museum, you know, having flashbacks to when my kids being born, you know? The beautiful, sweet horror show that it was. I'm running around telling all the pregnant women in the room to stop fucking having kids for the love of God's vagina. Stop having kids for the love of your fucking vagina. That happens all the fucking time, too. It's fucking crazy. That's what I don't get about people that call other people pussies, like it's a derogatory term or something. You're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy. Have you seen what a pussy can do? And I'm not just talking about, you know, the crazy porn, you know? Google some childbirth videos. Actually, I actually see it live for the full effect if you can, you know, you can manage that, because I tell you, the pussy is the ultimate badass. I've watched one get stretched and shredded right in front of me and live to fuck another day. They're like Jason or Michael Myers, you know? You can totally fuck them up. They just keep getting back up and coming after you. They're indestructible, man. You can't kill a pussy. You can only make them stronger. Remember that. So the next time someone calls you a pussy, say, fuck yeah, you asshole. I am a pussy. I am a pussy. Say it with me. I am a pussy. I am a pussy. Exactly. Bunch of fucking dicks. My name is Jason Miller. I am a pussy. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. Up next is, it's not the dude from Flight of the Conchords, just in case you were wondering. You might have seen him around. It's not really that dude, but kind of looks like him. He drinks wine. He's got kind of a beard, not as good as mine. He had to borrow my pen today to finish his jokes, but so hopefully he finished them up. Let's welcome Tim Green up to the stage, everybody.